Let's talk about Memphis, Tennessee's own Key Glock. And I've always wanted to make a Key Glock video, I just never did. But when he announced that he's dropping his new project titled Glockaveli, I'm like, yeah, I have to do a Key Glock video this time. The project should be out by the time the majority of you guys see this video. I really love where Key Glock is in his career right now. As a matter of fact, where he's always been in his career. Kind of in his own lane. I don't really think of anyone else when I think of Key Glock, besides maybe Young Dolph or the other artists on the Paper Route Empire label like Snoop Bands or Big Moochie Grave, etc. And I honestly think that Key Glock picked the right choice for his career long term. He learned a lot from this industry, from his cousin Young Dolph, and he's continuing to make his fans and Young Dolph proud. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. And another reason why I don't think of other artists when I think of Key Glock is because he doesn't really do features with other artists. You don't see him out in the club. You don't see him doing pop-out appearances like that. You don't see him trying to clout chase neither. He just stays to himself. He keeps a very small circle around him and has a very unique sound.
I ain't no dummy, bro. I came here to handle business and make money. I ain't come to make no friends. That's where they be getting it confused at. You know what I'm saying? It's a business at the end of the day. Like, no matter what goes on, this is a business.
When you think of other Memphis rappers in the game, none of them really sound like Glock. When you hear Glorilla, Black Youngsta, Moneybagg Yo, Yo Gotti, Anelli Choppa, etc. They all have their own sound, or maybe sometimes they sound alike, but none of them sound like Key Glock though. And when you hear Key Glock, you know exactly what you're getting. You're always gonna get energetic music, sometimes dark trap beats, a really good flow, and some fire ass ad-libs. I've always thought Young Dolph and Key Glock had like one of the best ad-libs. And I love the consistency from Glock as well. He's always feeding the fans with mixtapes, EPs, and the one thing about Glock, he's never in the fall off conversation. I don't think Key Glock can ever fall off because Glock has been rapping for quite some time now. He's been rapping since he was really young. He stayed independent for the majority of his career until recently when he announced that he was signed to Republic on March 13th, 2025. There's no huge expectations for Key Glock or pressure on him because he was playing the long game the majority of his career. And he's still super young. Like at the time of this recording, dude is only 27 years old. Like that's wild. Cause I was bumping Key Glock when he was in his like early 20s. And he's grown bigger and bigger as an artist as time went on, grew a loyal fan base, and continued to do consistent numbers independently. Selling around 30 to 40K around that range on a consistent basis. Doing that independently is very impressive because there's a lot of rappers in the game right now with major label backing and promotion and all that selling just as much as that or if not less. So yeah, that's very impressive. Key Glock always had a mature mindset even when he was young. He's a get money type of dude. If you someone that loves getting money, that loves in your face energetic trap music, then Key Glock is the one to listen to. A few of my favorite Key Glock projects is Yellow Tape, Son of a Gun, Glaucoma 2, and the other ones are fire as well, but I just named my top 3. And you can't forget the collab tapes he had with Young Dolph, Dumb and Dumber 2. Man, what a time. And the dope thing about an artist like Key Glock, no matter what project he drops, there's always one song that ends up going organically. And those are my favorite type of songs. The ones that the fans choose, the ones that just resonate with a lot of people. Like the song Let's Go. It was a track off of his Glaucoma 2 Deluxe project. It just started to go crazy and it was a deluxe song, mind you. It was on sports commercials, gym commercials. It was everywhere at a point. And all eyes were on Key Glock more than before. So I do think it was a great move for him to sign to Republic because he stayed independent the majority of his career and decided to build leverage first before signing with a major label. Key Glock is a lone wolf and he dominates in his own lane. For him not to do features and collaborations like that for this long is really impressive because of how collaboration heavy rap is at times. And at the time of this recording, Yellow Tape and Glockoma 2 are certified gold with no features and with no major label.
Why so far into the game that you still don't have any features on your projects?
Because like, y'all really don't just know what be going on behind closed doors, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I be having to pop my shit on this and let them, and remind them, let them know, hey, this ain't there, I don't need you, my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking how I rock and I'm coming how I came. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
Man, I can't wait for this Glockaveli project that he's gonna drop. And I know with the success of Let's Go and him still being young and in his prime, he's more confident than ever, and I know it's gonna reflect in the music. So shout out to Key Glock and wish him the best on his music journey. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and enjoy videos like this. Hit that like button, it would help me out so much. Comment down below anything Key Glock related, Young Dolph, PRE, anything like that. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm out.